Hey guys, it's Ariana. Welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing another wear test on a new foundation. It is on the Dermacol foundation. It is known as the highest coverage foundation on the market right now. It can cover tattoos and whatnot, and I don't really need that high of coverage foundation, but my boyfriend's mom asked me to review it, so I'm doing that. So it comes in a little tube like this, little gold tube. It says Dermacol Film Studio Brand of Prague makeup cover. It is 30 grams. So yeah, maybe pop it open like that, kind of like you do with hair dye. It's kind of a little strange. I've already primed my face using the Benefits Professional and the Hangover Too Faced primer. So, since my face is already primed, because I did my eyes, I have my beauty blender, and I'm just going to take probably about that much, just because I don't know how much I'm actually going to need of this. So, it's really, really thick. So, I'm just going to start putting it all over my face. And I'm just really afraid that this is going to be like uber cakey, so I'm not using too much. Coverage on this foundation is actually insane. I still have some in my fan, and I only squirted the tiniest amount, and my foundation is on. Okay, I could dig it, I guess. The color match, it's pretty close. It's a little orange for me, so it's not the best, but it is wearable. I'll deal with it. So I'm just going to finish blending it in. Yeah, this is insane. The coverage, I used the tiniest amount and it covered everything. That's crazy. Okay, so I'm just going to take a little bit more just on my hands. I'm just taking that amount, just like a very, very small amount. And I'm just going to swipe it up onto my beauty blender. And I'm going to see if it actually covers tattoos. So. As you can see, it's not like the best match in the world for my skin color. It's a little orange for me. So I watched videos online of people doing this with, well, the company doing this with the tattoo, and it covered it completely. It doesn't cover it completely. It's still you can still see it. I don't know, maybe I just didn't use enough, but I mean, the tiniest little bit amount covered my entire face, so I assumed that the tiniest little amount would cover my tattoo. And it covers it, it mutes it, but it's still there. Like, you wouldn't be able to just bring this to work and be like, yeah, my tattoos are gone. No, it's still there. Maybe I'll add a little bit more and see, just a little bit, see if adding more does anything to cover it. Kind of. It does cover it, but in person you can see it a lot more than you can on the camera. So that is pretty impressive though, that it does do that. So that's really cool. But I wouldn't say that it covers it completely. So at least that's kind of neat, but that's kind of neat. So this foundation retails for, I will link it below because I don't remember completely. After shipping and shipping and duties and all of that stuff coming to Canada, I paid about $50. So I know it's not that expensive. Like if you live in the States, I know it's a lot cheaper than that, but in Canada I paid $50 for this. So I definitely wanted to try it out and see if it was worth it and worth the rave. That's the coolest part to me, I think, the fact that it did cover my tattoo a little bit. It didn't cover it completely, but I mean it covered it than most foundations will. I think if I got a better color match for my skin, it probably would look a little bit better, because right now it looks like I have pink crap smeared all over my tattoo. Yeah, this color was oh, it doesn't even say. Gives you the color part. I got the color 207, so that is this one, and I think maybe if I was to order this again, I might try 208, because though it's a higher number, it doesn't have that pink undertone that I'm seeing, because I have more of a yellow undertone than I do have a pink undertone, and the 208 would probably match me almost perfectly. So if I do order this again, I will try the 208. So just forewarning, if you are yellow, like if you do have a yellow tone underneath your skin and you're very porcelain pale like me, I would go with 208 instead of 207, because 207 is a little too porcelain with that pink undertone for me. So yeah. So I'm just going to finish up my makeup quickly. Okay, so this is the finished look that I did today. I just did some green swampy galaxy lips, I don't know, something to go with my wig. So far I don't know how I feel about this foundation. It's very impressive that it covers, and it's very impressive that it you only need like the tiniest amount to get a full face, and it's like a full face, like everything is covered. Now you can see the lines underneath my eyes, but I mean I kind of expected that because it is a full coverage foundation. So I mean I kind of expected it to sink into the lines a little bit right off the get-go. I didn't use powder with this foundation because I felt like that would be just way too heavy. Even with the Laura Mercier translucent powder, I find that it's too heavy on my skin, and it makes everything look so cakey and just dry, and I don't like it. So I just used the NYX Dewy Finish finishing spray, and I like the finish. The finish is nice. I wish I had gotten the 208 instead of the 207 so that it would match my skin just a little bit more, because it's a little too ivory for my skin, but that's okay. As for everything else, it's a nice foundation. It doesn't have a smell, so that's great. You don't need any foundation like at all, and you get a full fucking face, and it's awesome. So it is 11:36 a.m. We're going shopping today. We're gonna go do some thrift stores and get some new clothes and stuff, and well, new old clothes, whatever. And we're just gonna go see if we can find some cool stuff. So I will check back in a couple hours and let you guys know what I think of how it looks and stuff. So I'll do one more close-up so you guys can see what I'm talking about. So at 11:36, up close, you can see the creases. It looks okay around my nose. I actually don't mind that. Forehead, you can see the lines already. I don't know. But if it just stays exactly like this for the rest of the day, then that'll be okay. As for the under eyes, I didn't really move too much. Like, I didn't really go up underneath my eyes with my beauty blender today, and I didn't put any concealer underneath my eyes, so I don't know why it's creasing so bad under there already. It's driving me nuts, but I'll check back in a couple hours and let you guys know my thoughts. See you then. Bye. I'm back. So it is 7:52. We stopped the first video that I did this morning at 11 a.m. and this is my first check-in, and well, my last check-in, because I'm gonna take this wig off and I'm gonna go play some games, and I probably won't be making any more videos tonight. But yeah, I just wanted to check in and show you guys what the makeup looks like now, so many hours later. So up close, it looks like this. So you can see, it's starting to see my skin underneath it. Right here, you're definitely starting to see some of the breakouts that I do have. Lift my wig up just a little bit. You can see the lines on my forehead, and it's starting to break up in and around my nose area. It's starting to come apart. And other than that, like, it still looks as good as it did this morning. It's just like, besides the small parts that are starting to break apart. So it is a very high coverage foundation, but it's not exactly long lasting. It is what, 8 o'clock right now? So it's been 9 hours? 9 hours. Look at me, quick math. I suck at math. So it's been 9 hours on, and it's only now starting to come apart and show the skin underneath it, and isn't covering as much as I would like. But other than that, it still looks pretty nice. This foundation, for being as high coverage as it was, it didn't actually look cakey or anything, so I really like that. It does crease underneath in my eye creases, my natural eye creases, my smile lines that I have, and around my mouth. So keep that in mind. If you have a way to stop your skin from creasing, great. I haven't figured it out yet. Nothing works. Setting powder doesn't work. Setting sprays don't work. Blotting it with the sponge doesn't really work. So I just kind of deal. But other than that, it's an okay foundation. I had to pay $50, as I said, because of shipping and duties and all of that stuff, shipping from wherever it came from to Canada, and it came to about a total of $50, and I don't think I'm going to repurchase it again for that price, because that's a little bit expensive, considering I can get foundations at Sephora for less than $50 or at around the $50, and I don't have to wait for it to come, and they have basically the same look and the same outcome. So it is a good foundation. If you live in the States or something and you don't have to pay the ridiculous amount of shipping, then yeah, I would recommend that you go out and buy it. I didn't wipe that off, so that's just the wear and tear of it being underneath my sleeve all day, so it does rub off, obviously, like any foundation it will. So as you guys saw in the beginning video, it does cover tattoos, but doesn't cover them the way that they show that it does in the videos. In the Facebook ads that I've seen, it's like, use this foundation and it covers your tattoo. It doesn't cover completely. That's a lie. So keep that in mind if you're trying to buy this foundation for its sole purpose to cover your tattoos. Not really. It covers a little bit, but you probably still wouldn't be able to get away with it being covered completely. But this is just my 2 cents, my opinion, my wear test. I had it on for 9 hours, which is a pretty long time, I think, to have foundation on your face. So I'm going to wipe it off now, because I'm done with having makeup on my face, and I'm done with this wig, and yeah, I'm gonna go play some games, watch a movie, usual Saturday night things. Well, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this wear test. I know it was kind of just a random short little video, but if you're interested in where is the makeup? It was called Dermacol. I will link where I got it down below for you guys, and you guys can purchase it if you want. You can do your own personal wear test, or just buy it because you want to try it. It does cover well, so I am very impressed with the amount that it does coverage for the little amount that you have to use. It's great. So this will be in my makeup collection for a very long time, because you don't need much, and it covers your entire face. So that's pretty great. But if you guys like this video, please make sure to hit the subscribe button down below and give it a thumbs up for more content like this. Bye! Hey guys. Oh my god. Well, that was a fail. Jesus, my face.